Hey everybody, my name is Christina and I am a faith-based mind-body coach. And today I want to address a couple of questions I sometimes get from a potential client or um, somebody just, wants to get some coaching. I know other coaches have gotten these questions too. And the questions are either one, have you yourself dealt with a particular symptom or diagnosis? Usually something that person is dealing with. And the other question is, have you worked with somebody and helped somebody with a particular symptom or diagnosis? And I get that question. I was like that in the beginning. I really wanted to work when I found the mind body world, mind body syndrome world. I wanted to work with somebody that had either had the same diagnosis I had or had worked with somebody. And um, with mind body syndrome, that's not necessary because we're not really treating anything, and we're certainly not treating the body. So in a medical context, if you had something going on with your foot or your knee, you wouldn't go to a thyroid doctor, an endocrinologist. And equally, if you had something going on with your thyroid, you wouldn't go to a foot doctor, right? Well, with mind-body syndrome, there is no distinction because it all goes back to the brain. With mind-body syndrome, your brain is creating symptoms and imbalances in your body because you're living in a state of fight, flight, freeze. Your brain is thinking it's protecting you with these symptoms. If you don't know what that means, I have a video on what mind-body syndrome is, but if you're here, I assume you do. So we're not treating anything because with mind body syndrome, what we're saying is there is absolutely nothing wrong with your body, nothing physically wrong. You may have lab tests showing that you have a deficiency or too much of something or inflammatory markers. I get that. I had all of that. But we're still saying that there's nothing physically or structurally wrong with your body. And the chronic pain, the anxiety, the depression, the heart racing, the reactions to food, whatever your symptoms are created by your brain thinking it is protecting you. So, mind body coaches, what we do is one, we educate about why you have the symptoms, how the brain is creating those symptoms. That should lead to overcoming the fear of symptoms, and really overcoming the fear of symptoms is what will get rid of the symptoms. Because with mind body syndrome, you're in a negative loop. You've had probably some childhood trauma, you have a trigger, could be environment, food, a difficult relationship, not liking your job, whatever that trigger is. And then your limbic system thinks there's danger and creates a reaction in your body. And that could, again, it could be pain, it could be anxiety, it could be depression, it could be a bloated belly, it could be fatigue, insomnia. There are a ton of symptoms and diagnoses your brain can create. And then what typically happens is thinking it's the body, there's something wrong with the body, or I have to change something in my environment, I need a special diet, I need a supplement, I need a medication, I need, that's the route I went down. When we do that and we react with fear, what we're really doing is we're confirming to the brain, the limbic system specifically, that there is something wrong, right? And it creates this vicious cycle. It's like there's a trigger, limbic system creates symptoms, then I, on a conscious level with the prefrontal cortex, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's something wrong. I have to avoid this. I have to, make a change. You get temporary relief. And then the limbic system says, see, there was danger. And it keeps creating that symptom. So mind body coaches help you make that connection. We're not treating a symptom or a diagnosis. There is nothing wrong in your body with mind body syndrome. And so we educate, we look for the beliefs you have. Are there lies you're believing? Do you still have fear? How can you overcome it? And then we share tools. And so let's just take an example. Meditation is a great tool, or visualization is a great tool. Let's say scripture meditation is a tool that you feel, would help calm your nervous system, calm your brain, right? Well, then it doesn't matter if your reaction is to food, or you have heart racing, or you have anxiety. The meditation will calm the brain and nervous system, and that eventually leads to balance in the body. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll leave my email address, or you can leave a comment. And I wish you well on your journey.